Hi there, it's CJ Miller. I'm in my apartment in Shreveport, Louisiana. There's the view of the city out of my little spare room now. So I'm thinking pretty soon of maybe about another month, maybe I can go ahead and transplant this out of the coffee mug that it's in, uh, provided I do some proper research. When I first brought it home, this leaf here was barely, barely present. Like I could scarcely tell it was there. Uh, as a matter of fact, it was much smaller than the smallest that's way down here. So yeah, and point. I need a point with something other than my glasses, but yeah, I noticed that whenever I touched it, when it kind of closed up a little bit, it's like So. Hi there, I'm CJ Miller. I'm visiting with my plants in Shreveport, Louisiana. That's it. Uh, and so, yeah, you get the reflection in the window of this room. There's like, hello, everybody. It's CJ Miller. I'm in Shreveport, Louisiana, visiting uh, with my plant. I'm located across the Red River from beautiful Bossier City, Louisiana. And as you can see, what I do sometimes is when the leaves start getting long, I'll prop them against the windowsill, these leaves, and then put a little on the heavier side. I'll put these little maracas, these handheld smaller maracas into the pot to give the leaves support so that when they start to lean, uh, that they won't get heavy and break off under their own weight. Uh, that will happen with aloe vera leaves. Um, but my goal is to keep them as healthy as possible. So when I first brought this home, this leaf here was much smaller than even the youngest of leaves here inside of here. Just a couple of weeks ago, that leaf was not noticeable. And I was wondering, is anything new happening? Am I going to end up killing this plant? And no, it turns out that I did not kill the plant. It was not suffocating. It wasn't dying or anything like that, so that's kind of cool. So I think maybe now that I know that it's not going to die, it's time to start researching when and how to transplant uh, into a proper pot rather than just a Folgers cup, which is, this is fine. But I want to have, I think it's doing so well, it deserves a proper home, but it just was transplanted a couple of months ago. Uh, and so I wanted to give it a chance to get acclimated. And if it's growing like this, obviously it's doing okay. Uh, Perhaps transplanting it will give a chance for any excess moisture in the soil to be dispersed in new potting soil and stuff. I'll have to do some research on that. But when I get ready to do it, take that step or whatever, I'll be sure to make a little video about it so that anybody like me who has no experience with plants can take that journey with me if they choose to. But yeah, what I want to do is I want to provide as much support to these heavier leaves as possible, and I turn this around every day or so. That way, uh, um, and that's why you can see the benefit of it here. Like this started out being heavy and weighty, and then as I rotate it out, the leaves kind of grow a little bit more towards the sun. You can even see this starting to kind of curve up a little bit in some areas. And so when it gets heavy, by rotating it out, uh, in you can kind of help the direction that it wants to reach. And so that's kind of cool. Um, okay, well, that's my rambling about the plant today. Love you, love and light. And around midnight, I'll post a video about dinner. Won't be anything special, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, I don't know. Yeah, more. It'll be more just to kill my time at midnight. I'm an insomniac and it's raining, and I really want to run around and play, but it's wet out. Bye. Love and light. Peace. Good night.